let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Ayton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Pass to Ayton. An open look for Booker. Capella with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul. For 3, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Outside Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Kept alive by Atlanta.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Crowder finds Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Outside Booker. Ayton against Capella. For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Hawks. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovich against Booker. And the bucket is good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. On the take. Inside. Capella. That one goes in. Capella's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Paul. From deep. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
In transition. Ball's going up the court. Paul with it. And it's Young picking him up. Out to Bridges. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And they pick up 2. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Booker. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Here's a 3 from Paul. Capella with a rebound. And for Atlanta, they're shooting only 42%. Collins finds Hunter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Out to Bridges. Paul passes to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
And here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Crowder. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those 2 are ones that stick out the most.
Here's Paul, following the score by Atlanta. Bridges passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Booker finds Paul. Gets the 3 to fall. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Paul passes to Crowder. Now Bridges. Outside Booker. Now here's Ayton. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul.
Team second.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Reddish. Outside Gallinari. It's Williams. High post. Over Payne. Gallinari. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
At the line for Atlanta.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Payne against Williams. Payne, the pass to Ayton. The steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Johnson. And he's off on his first shot of the game. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Payne blocks. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Pass to Shamet. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 10.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside for Gallinari. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making high.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was and that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Kevin Herter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Herter. Here's Dieng. He's covered by Ayton. Down low. Here's Reddish. Doesn't go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Back to Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Johnson finds Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Capella, the pass to Young. Over Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Now here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Outside Hunter. He takes it in. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Crowder left side. Outside Booker.
2 minutes.
Paul against Young. 3-pointer Bridges. And they get it back. McGee.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Crowder with a steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. For 3, Booker. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
And the Suns making a change here. Aiden, he's checked in for McGee. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And here's Collins for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Pass to Aiden. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. That shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Hunter passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne against Young. Kaminsky in the post. The kick out to Johnson. To the paint. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Over Hunter. And too long on the shot. Bogdanovich on the wing. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shot.
And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins inside. He's against Crowder. Collins, no good. The Suns shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Booker, back to Paul. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Hunter finds Young. Back to Hunter. Goes up on the baseline. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Paul passes to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. Uncovered. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Booker. Inside. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Bridges outside. Booker against Bogdanovich. Outside Paul from deep three-point range. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. Second shot opportunity. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Booker missing again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Young against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Paul hits them both.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Outside Paul. Suns keep it alive. Back to Bridges. Crowder outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Collins against Crowder. Hunter passes to Collins. Back to Hunter. Here's Capella. And the deficit down inside single digits.
But with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
So the Suns win it. It ends up being a fairly...
Love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center position. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Young against Conley. Mitchell outside. Clock at 4. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Gay. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hunter. Again, the Hawks score. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's Gobert. Another shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gay trying to break free. And a little hook that time, but it drops.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young from outside. Ingles with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Mitchell, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Gobert against Capella. Back to Mitchell. Now Ingles. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And a wide open look for Capella. Rebounded by the Jazz. A pass to Gay. And the rejection by Collins. Atlanta leading by 4. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Kicks it out to Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley dishes to Gay. Mitchell left side. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young passes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And the rejection by Collins. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 6-point lead. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Shoots from the elbow. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Hawks passing it around. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Mitchell. Down low, here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mitchell diving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Outside Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. With some arc. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Conley. Here's Ingles. There's the three. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use. Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Conley against Young. Launches a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. A pass to Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
And you can't fall asleep on Gay, even for a second. When you do, he's as high there for the alley-oop.
Now, here is Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Conley against Young. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range, so the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Young looking it over. There's the feed to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
The pass to Collins. Kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young against Conley. Young dishes to Collins. Here's Capella. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gay.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Conley against Young. On the wing, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 7.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Capella at the elbow. Here's Young. Back to Capella. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. And he's not one to shy away from contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. See the number.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 9 points. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots.
And that's going to do it for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Takes a 3. Herter, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Oh, Whiteside in position.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Reddish. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Jang, he's checked in for Atlanta. For 3, Mitchell. They get it back. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
Passes it to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams finds Jang. Now Reddish. Back to Jang to the left side wing. Herter. No good on the 3. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pulls up on the wing, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
And Gallinari kicks to Zhang. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trailed by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good on the three-point shot. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Joe Ingles is a tremendously smart basketball player. This guy understands how to set up a defender, get himself into a catch-and-shoot situation where he thrives.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Gobert. Williams with the steal. Takes it inside, and Williams throws it down.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Williams against Conley. For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Whiteside's checked in for Utah. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. It's a 13-point game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Here's Gallinari. Zhang, the pass to Herter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Mitchell finds Conley. On the wing, Ingles. It's stolen by Reddish. Williams with a clean look. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
For the Hawks.
Atlanta leading by 14. Young with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. Hunter dishes to Capella. Down low. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Young kicks to Collins. Offensive rebound.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And Mitchell drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Young outside. To the inside from 12 feet out. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight. And so it's Atlanta sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. It's the group right now for Utah.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Conley finds Gobert, hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Young with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Shot by Collins, no good. Jazz trail by 9. And Capella sends it back. And now here comes Collins leading the break. There's the pass to Capella. Atlanta again missing. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. A pass to Gay. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love seeing Gabe take those shots well within his range, and he can't let him get going from that spot.
Young from outside. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Mitchell in the corner. He kicks to Ingles. The 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Capella, the pass to Collins. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the left wing. Conley with the 3. Mitchell against Hunter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Young. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Collins. Offensive rebound.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
There's the lob to the hoop. And then Gay with the dunk.
You got to respect the attitude there of Gay. If it's an important point in the game, he demands the ball.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's Young. Full time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
A 15-footer. Good. 10 points for Trae Young.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Utah the rebound. And Capella sends it back. And here's Young from the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. Down by 12. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get the rebound. Back to Conley. They need this. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
For the Jazz, Jordan Watson.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young inside. Deflects the pass. And so Atlanta takes this one by a David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And you can...
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, VA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight. And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder. Outside Booker. There's the three. On target from range.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. From deep. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Now here's Crowder. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. The three. The Suns clear it. Bridges outside. To the inside. It's blocked by Gobert. Ingles finds Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Outside Conley. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. Right side Paul. Outside Booker. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Booker's got 5 now.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. Now Gobert. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. It's all knotted up.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
And here's Paul. Back to Booker. Puts it up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. There's the triple. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. And stolen by Gobert. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley. 5 points in the game.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Ingles from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. To the left wing. Fires the three. Paul can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Gobert. Crowder grabs the miss.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Booker against Mitchell. Right side Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Here's Conley coming off a Suns make. Pass to Ingles. Fires from the wing. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. The Suns trailing. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Back to Crowder. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Whiteside comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Gay subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. The kick out to Gay. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. Ayton finds Booker. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Mitchell, the pass to Gay. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the middle. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Conley. Fires for 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Now here's Paul. Here's Bridges. Got a piece of it.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
1:27 left in the first half of this game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And he drives in. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Gay right side. Over Crowder. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
High percentage look for mid-range. Rudy quick into the air and accurate from that distance.
Pass to Booker. There's 47 seconds left in the second. Here's Ayton. And there it is for him. Ayton's got 8 points.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Conley passes to Gay. Launches a three. Back to Conley from the baseline. And it comes off the front of the rim.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Over Gay. And it's Crowder missing. Outside Mitchell. Goes back up. It's deflected.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And the first. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the... That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. From deep, Johnson. Utah with the rebound. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell for the lead. Hauled in by McGee.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
To the inside. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. That shot off the mark. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul of the game. Utah trailing here. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Gay. Outside for Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Gay, the pass to Mitchell. McGee with a steal.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Payne against Conley. And the layup falls. Payne's got his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Mitchell. Count it. And one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on JaVale McGee. A different look for Utah. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside, and Clarkson subbed in for Conley.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Kaminsky. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Here's Payne. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the shot goes. And the Suns lead by 3. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Payne finds Johnson. McGee with it. Ingles defending. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Oni's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Gay. Shoots over Kaminsky. Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Pass to Shamet. Takes the three. Suns keep it alive. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. Outside Payne. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Oni. Takes it inside. Count that bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Clarkson against Payne. Here's Shamet. This one for 3. McGee controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Unforced turnovers will drive your coach insane.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Oni. And Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Paul with a steal.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Booker with it. Off on that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Jazz shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Crowder finds Bridges. And here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Chris Paul did a nice job with the pump fake, getting this defender up in the air.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shoots over Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Paul. Outside Booker for 3. Knocked loose. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Crowder. Good D by Gobert.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Suns leading. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gay. That one off the back iron and out. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gay. Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Conley with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Outside, Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. Fades back, and the shot goes in.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 4-3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
The 3 from Mitchell. Kept alive.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Ingles.
2 minutes.
Now Conley. He's guarded by Paul. Whiteside with it. Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. Crowder finds Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3-ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Ingles from outside. Counted from distance.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
And here's Paul. There's a minute 12 left in the game. Here's Crowder. Utah with the rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From deep. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. The rebound by Bridges.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Phoenix no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They get it again. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
You never know when your number's going to be called. Hassan Whiteside answering the bell.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did.
That's a great look at our location. How it's ended.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. 6 on the shot clock. Booker the pass to Ayton from 15 feet away. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Ball passes to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Crowder. 17-foot shot on the way. Pass to Ayton. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Ball against Young. Oh, Ayton in position. An intended LU jam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Young pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Collins. Capella kicks to Collins. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got 5 now.
Well, how about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins with a nice shot there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Crowder against Collins. Pocket 6. Pulls up on the elbow. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Young outside. Off target from outside. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ayton is a player who Greg occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And here is Hunter following the three from Chris Paul. Crowder pulls it in. Bogdanovich against Booker. Fires for 3. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Inside, here's Collins. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. Count it. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Young looking around. Good on the shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Booker following the basket by Trae Young.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Collins passes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. And it's off from three-point range. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Bridges kicks to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Crowder with the steal. Got a piece of it. Bridges against Hunter. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. Young drives in. Shot by Collins, no good. For 3, Bridges. Oh, drew the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Your Suns, Mikal Bridges, taking 3 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Young passes to Capella, kicks it to Bogdanovich. He takes it in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Ayton. Paul for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Paul outside. Shot from the wing. It's a hand on it, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 8 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Now Bridges following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. And here's Booker from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way. Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. Shot by Paul. Nobody around. Hits the jumper in space. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young outside. In the corner, it's Capella. Hunter on the wing.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Here's Young.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
The feed now to Ayton. Young against Paul. Back to Ayton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Second personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off to highlight real plays in transition.
And for some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
Now, here's Bridges. Paul for three. They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Crowder. Over Reddish. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Bridges.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Herter. And the shot goes in.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
Suns leading by 8. Shamet with it. Passes it to Payne. Takes the three. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. The pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. For the three. And the rejection by Jang. The shot's good from McGee.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Williams looking over the floor. Driving to the basket. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And so it's Phoenix with a 10.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then it's Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Substitution for your Suns.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Chris Paul covering. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Hunter.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Inside. And it's blocked.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Outside Collins. There's the dish to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Paul. He has 5. Passes it to Ayton. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Suns moving the ball around. Ball finds Booker. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Booker trying to free himself up. And Crowder lines it in.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Paul surveying the floor. A 3 ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Young against Paul. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Collins in the post. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block. And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system and came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Johnson finds Payne. Back to Johnson. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. McGee. It's good on the putback. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. McGee puts the move on. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Herter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne passes to McGee. Payne dishes to Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over. But it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the point. Payne can't hit.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Outside Williams. Kicks to Jang. Back to Williams. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Kaminsky against Gallinari. Payne passes to Kaminsky. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Payne. Williams comes with the double team. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Both teams deciding to change it up.
The lineup for the Hawks.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Going inside. It's Young on the wing. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Atlanta again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
And they double up Paul. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. And they hit it back. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. He dishes it to Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks trail by 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Capella kicks to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. On the wing, Booker looking to end his cold spell. Again, the miss by Booker.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Young inside. He's against Crowder. Shot by Collins, no good. The Suns leading. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Ayton. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Ball outside. Booker outside. It's up a 3. A rebound by Young.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions
from this point on.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now.
3-point field goal.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Paul. It's in!
Yeah, and you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
Now Young. Count the bucket. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, they're on the line. This is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Is what you're saying.
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top.
Jazz. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Conley with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Left side, Bogdanovic. Back to Gobert. Over Young. And that one's long.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
The offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. And Capella gets double teamed. Young misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Bogdanovic, no good.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now here's Young. Inside, here's Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Mitchell misses.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Here's Collins. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Mitchell double teamed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. There's Young with the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Conley with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading. And a deep 3 from Young. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got his second basket.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. O'Neal on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Collins. Here's Bogdanovic. Missed it, even after all of those chances. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Conley. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Hawks.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Good luck keeping Capella off the boards. He works hard for every rebound. He's a nice presence in the middle.
32 seconds left in the first quarter here. Mitchell into the lane. No, stopping him. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Shoots from 14, and here's Hunter from the arc. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Young, pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Collins. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 6 points for him. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Young against Conley. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Young, the pass to Capella. Fires the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. For 3, Collins. Outside Hunter. Collins with it. And there's the drive. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
You know, what we call a smart foul, a part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the team fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Williams. Herder. Here's Jang. That three's off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And they're on the run. Here's Williams. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
This guy is such a quick decision maker. Lou Williams with the catch and shoot jumper.
To the wing, right side. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Jang. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
Herder with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Whiteside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Gay inside. Herder defending. Gay's shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Gallinari. Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that take.
Here's Honey. Williams defending. To the paint. He shoots. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team third.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Here's Honey. Williams defending. Pass to Whiteside. Fades. It's good.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Poke loose. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 4. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, their success was largely about second chance. They crashed the offense.
And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kevin Herder out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. And Gobert with a block. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gay's checked in for Utah.
Jazz substitution.
Tries to save it. Gobert with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Stolen by Collins. Capella pass to Young. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley against Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Collins with it from deep. They get it back. Misses the follow-up.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Young. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Capella. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hunter. It's intercepted. Out to the wing. Gobert finds Gay. Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, deflected. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. And here's Capella. Defended by Gobert. Hunter can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
From deep, Capella. Rebound, Utah. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
And that's his first personal foul.
And for Utah, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Conley against Young. Conley on the attack. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Collins for 3. Knocks down the triple. Collins has got 9.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Conley with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Gay. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Collins. The Jazz again can't hit. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now Mitchell. He's got 15. Oh, they need this. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Whiteside in at the center position, filling out the middle. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Atlanta with the ball. The Jazz shooting 40% so far in this one. Misses the fadeaway inside.
Oh, love the intensity which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Gallinari. Outside Herter. Pass to Williams. Jang. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Conley. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Whiteside. No good with a fallback jumper.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Reddish. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Conley. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Gallinari. Once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now here's Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovich. And here's Whiteside. Fades away. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hunter. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Collins defending. Bogdanovich passes to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Capella with a rebound.
No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Young finds Collins. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. Young the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Ingles from outside.
That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Hunter for 3. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside, Ingles. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Capella. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. In transition, here they come. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Collins right side. Outside Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
Thank you, Kep.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end. Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Bridges against Ingles. Bridges with it. 6 to shoot. Crowder from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay fixes spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And the basket by Ingles.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Paul looking around. On the wing, Booker. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. He kicks to Ingles. Fires the 3. And Paul pulls it down.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That's tipped, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team
And
foul.
Phoenix has possession. It's a 3-point game. Bridges passes to Ayton. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. From deep, Ingles. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with no one around sinks the triple. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Conley against Ayton. Gobert dishes to Conley. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Mitchell outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ingles passes to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Ball against Conley. The pass to Bridges. Crowder with it. From 12 feet out. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Lob pass to Gay. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Flying high. Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
It's Crowder on the wing. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Crowder with the steal. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. Jazz passing it around. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. Gets a very good look and converts.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in its center. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz trail by 4. And here is Mitchell. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt he would have found me in the backcourt. A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Jazz have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Gobert. From deep Ingles. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Conley finds Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Rudy Gay picks up a foul. That's his first foul. Suns leading by 4.
Well, he wasn't a burger chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Well, Phoenix shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Paul kicks to Crowder. Tries again. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Clarkson.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
To the wing on the left. Ayton dishes to Booker.
Jazz foul.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
First personal foul. Second team.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Now, here is O'Neal. Shamet with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Lets it go from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And the Suns lead by 5. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Here's Payne. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. And it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Dishes it to O'Neal. Passes it to Whiteside. 4 on the shot clock. A fader. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Conley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. Hey.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in a power forward. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Johnson finds Shamet. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. The coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal fouls. seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. And the bank shot is good. Gobert's got 6.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Ball outside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Gay outside. From deep. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Inside. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Conley.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Paul with the tip, and Crowder stays with it.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Ayton against Conley. Has to Gobert. With the shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Suns leading by 9. Ayton in the corner. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Ingles. Over Booker. And they'll get another chance. Mitchell right side. Gay scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after him.
And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Beyond the arc. Ayton finds Crowder. Down low. Kicks it out to Booker. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Suns. Paul's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker against Conley. To the paint. Crowder. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gay with it. Chris Paul covering. Conley, the pass to Gay.
The guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
For Utah, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Suns leading by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Inside. And it's Ayton missing. Off pass to Gay. And stolen by Booker. And the pass to Crowder. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Terrific defense by Rudy. Doesn't overcommit to try to make a big play. Just uses his head.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead, up by 12. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich out there with Whiteside. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Azubuike in at the 5 down low. Suns leading by 12. Stolen by Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now O'Neal. Whiteside inside. He's guarded by Booker. Back to Whiteside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Paul right side. Booker dishes to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes to O'Neal. Whiteside inside, defended by Crowder. Shoots. Whiteside, good.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. And Crowder gives it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Ingles can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Crowder kicks to Paul. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Gay kicks to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. For three, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Ayton.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Booker outside. He had stolen by Ingles. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell finds Ingles. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Paul dishes to Bridges. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 17. And here is Conley. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one would... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.